SRC Haysom, you'd said that you can confirm that UNAMA continues a frank dialogue with the Taliban on humanitarian issues and rights. Can you say a little bit more? Where does the dialogue take place? What are there other groups that you have a dialogue with? And on the review, this review of the UN system, will it include like UNDP's operations, the Law and Order Trust Fund? Is the idea to shift decision making for aid coordination over to the Afghan government, or what direction do you see the review going in?
Okay, I wouldn't like to predict which way I see the review going in, because I think we're still trying to grapple with what form this quite complex interaction between the international community, the Security Council members, the donor community, United Nations, UNAMA will take. But we can see no problem in a frank and honest engagement, a stock-taking, as it were, of what the international community should be doing, what its various components should be doing, what the individual, as it were, red lines or expectations would be, and let's see what comes out of that. But it is an opportunity for a productive and, I would say, comprehensive debate. The first question.
On the Taliban, your statement that you have a frank dialogue with them, yes, on human rights, and where does it take place? Can you just say a little bit more to understand?
We engage with the Political Commission in Doha. We have a frank engagement on our civilian casualties report, as you may be aware of it. That dialogue involves also an attempt to set out the international standards which apply to armed combat. To engage on our own methodology, because these are questioned by the Taliban. Our results, findings are questioned by the Taliban. I stand by those findings. It's a particularly rigorous investigation which precedes each report, with all the material cross-checked. And the Taliban, for its part, indicates what it has done to reduce civilian casualties, including the proclamations it has issued, clearly stating it has set its face against civilian casualties and encourages its cadres. For our part, we have said that we would want to see some results as a result of these initiatives. In other words, not merely proclamations, but it has to manifest in a decline in the number of civilian casualties.
If I add anything to the review, I agree that it's not time to prejudge what we should agree about the mechanism. But this mechanism should be not another formality. We need, together with the stakeholders, with the donor community, with the UN entities, to see how the UN can be more effective, or how the Afghan government can be in the center of coordination and management of the resources of its country in the framework of the national ownership and leadership. That is the aim. But of course, it doesn't mean that we exclude the support role that the international organizations, including UN entities, can provide to Afghanistan. When it comes to UNAMA has been supported Afghanistan, going to support Afghanistan, and we are in a situation to see into these changing dynamics in the country, and that would help to know how to tie together the role of international organizations, and including the UN, to help Afghanistan.
Let me just make one remark about my own approach, which is that in the case of Afghanistan, let us say, we find ourselves with a host government which demands accountability for the services and we provide, and the value of our presence. We welcome it. And rather than being defensive, if there are criticisms around the value we bring to the table, then it's a welcome opportunity to improve what we do against what we should be doing. Thank you.